All right, a middle schooler from Huntington Beach, California, got himself and his two sisters kicked out of their woke Catholic school by being too patriotic. The principal of St. Bonaventure Catholic School humiliating little Jimmy Hayward by banning his campaign speech for the position of Commissioner of School Spirit and Patriotism. That's right, the boy's speech was evidently too patriotic for the position of school patriotism. Jimmy's mom says the boy wrote a speech about his love of country, saying he wants to make St. Bonaventure Catholic School great again. All speeches, though, need to be pre-approved by school officials. Jimmy's was not. His mom thought maybe it was a little too combative for a school speech, so the family rewrote it with Jimmy. It still wasn't good enough for then Principal Mary Flock, seen here, who said Jimmy couldn't give the speech unless he removed all references to patriotism. So no mention of patriotism in a campaign speech for Commissioner for School Spirit and Patriotism. White, liberal women. They've done it again. Just this week, Jimmy's mom received this letter which terminates Jimmy and his two sisters, Alice and Livia, from returning to the school next year. St. Bonaventure Catholic School gave us their side in a statement saying school administrators felt encouraged by the words of patriotism but were discouraged by what is perceived as some negative comments and sought adjustments to make it more positive. Okay. Mom, Dad, and the kids join us now, and I had to do a wide frame to get the whole family in there. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming on. Hattie, I want to start with you. To be clear, this position of school spirit and patriotism, that's existed before your kids went there, right? That's like an official school position. And the former principal wanted no patriotism in the speech.
Yes, and she actually made that position for the candidates to run for. So she was the one that made it. She had been a principal at our school for 2 years. So it was a newer position, but she did create that position.
It's just unbelievable. Jimmy, you got your sport coat on. I love that. How are you feeling after getting your first taste of the intolerant left at a very young age?
I'm sad that that I'm leaving the school, but I am happy to know that I stood up for what was right and for our country.
That's a good way to see it. Ed, Huntington Beach is a pretty conservative part of Southern California. This school sounds like it's pretty woke. Do you think this is going to hurt them?
Definitely Huntington Beach has been on our side the whole time. The whole community has helped us, has been on our side since the beginning. And same with the school. The school, other than the principal and maybe a handful of other people at the school has been very supportive. The amount of families that came out and supported us was great. A lot of the teachers stood up for us and showed their support. And I think it was just a few people, and with the principal at the head of it, who had something else in mind.
And Hattie, what do you know about the principal? What do you know about her politics?
I've learned a lot, and I would just say she thinks a lot differently than we do, and a lot of people at our school, and a lot of people in the city that we live in and that she was a principal in. So it was interesting that she decided to take the position.
Yeah. Can I just want to ask, the kids, not going back to school. Jimmy said he's sad. Alice, Livia, what are you guys going to do? Did you guys know you're going to go to school next year?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that figured out? You guys got a good plan?
We think so.
Ed? Yeah, you guys, okay. Well, that's good to hear. And you got smiles on your faces. A very nice looking family there. I appreciate you guys coming on and telling us the story. I wish I was surprised more by it, but that's the way it is. But thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Good to see you guys.